And I'm going to come in. Actually, I'll trace my face one of these, so I'm not so much be saying that. Not that anyone really cares but me. I strive for consistency, though. I am live with Just BG's Event. If you are hoping to hear from 58008, I'm sad to say they're very, very, very busy being back at the drawing board. It was fun for last, at the very least. How are you doing, BG's Event?
Well enough.
Yeah, that actually seems much more improved audio quality-wise. We're starting with SCP-1449, animate art of a whale shark, apparently. And it just gets weirder from there, with a heaping helping of half-baked Australian Aboriginal lore. I hope you're all doing well. Greetings in chat to Bishop, Cinevision 100, Anthem Ward, who I hope will be well rested, Nexus Hunter, and K. Shaw. This should be a fairly short SCP, so if you would have a request, it would be a good idea to have it primed. Also, there is another game raffle, this time for Terraformers, once again provided by one Exodus. If you should want to take part in the raffle at any point. No, fuck no, I'm not doing bong hits. I am high on life. And if I'm not sober, it's vodka. Right. Let's not dwell on that though, shall we? This is a professional stream of extreme seriousness as we, in a very straightforward fashion, explore a work of ostensible fiction and then, you know, contemplate the impact. Oh, which of us is really low? Could you specify Anthem Ward? Let me see what my sound settings are set to. Oh! Well, probably I need the gain. And just to be safe, I'm going to boost... No, you're already maxed, Bridgeven, so... I can't make you louder. Hopefully he's talking about me. Okay, well then, it should be addressed about now, really. Any louder and someone's ears are going to be blown right the hell out. We are 6 viewers, 7 likes. If this reaches 13 likes, I'll consider success, and if it doesn't, I'll have to live with that. Item SCP-1449, which event did you want to read any section of it?
Alright.
No, I was asking if you did want to. You don't have to, it's not obligatory. I mean, strictly speaking, you could just, you know, listen in and comment at the end of it, or... I do have one request. I do want to cover this bit of dialogue recorded in this grey box, because it is completely insane, and that's fun.
Always is. Just to ask the audience if the audio is alright.
The audio, I believe, is alright. It was very low from me. No commentary on yours yet. If there's any confusion, it might be with the accent. but that's entirely within tolerances. My only problem is when there's like blaring static or so on. That's the sort of thing that chase over a while. Right, item SCP-1449, object class Euclid. Well, it should be a bit better. Again, I'm in the red zone here. If at any point I make an exclamation, it's probably going to clip, so that's as high as I'm going to raise my volume. Special Containment Procedures SCP-1449 is contained within a Type 65 containment module measuring 13 meters in diameter. The containment module is to be suspended within the storage chamber by means of a magnetic suspension system and is to be monitored daily for any cracks or warping in the surface. In the case of containment breach, the chamber housing SCP-1449's containment module is to be filled with methyl formulate-based foam. All test subjects exposed to SCP-1449 will be briefed on known dream features and mechanics, must attain a score of 75 or above on the Lang de Santos lucidity test, in order to be implanted with an A5 eidetic recall mimetic triggers. Implanted with E5. All information gathered by tests will be compiled in document 1449FG. Do you want to try the first paragraph of the description? Which bet?
Hoi hoi.
Greetings, Keelet. You should be aware, if you weren't already aware, we're live. Welcome.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No,
Hello, Killer.
you're welcome on. Snoring, and you can pull it up. Read
Just that you were in the green room side. Yeah.
try to glam when I'm live somewhere. Yes, noting. Anyway, you are quite welcome, but it's not obligatory that you stay. I mean, if you weren't feeling very social and didn't want to, present yourselves to the public in this fashion, you can reconsider. I'm not going to hold it against you.
Well, I was.
Or
hoping,
you could stay.
I'll definitely
We're
stay.
currently at
Oh, well, very good then.
SCP-1449.
We can trade off on paragraphs, bullet points, and so on. I'm just earmarking this section right here because it's going to be fun to read, and I intend to have a lot of fun reading it. I'm going to splash people with the fun I'm having reading it. Maybe not that way. Is there a Vegas SCD? No, there is not a Vegas SCD. There's an SCP, though. I'm sure of it. Or at least something gambling related. It's guaranteed. I mean, over 8,000 SCPs. There's surely a gambling or SCP related one in there somewhere. If you can find it, that could be requested next. First paragraph of description, anyone? Or shall I just keep on keeping it on?
Description. SCP-1494 is living artistic representation of white whale shark. Rhincodan typus. In the style of Aboriginal Australian dot art and measuring 13 meters in length. SCP-1494 does not require any sort of nourishment or other usual physical needs. While in an aquatic environment, SCP-1494 will exist in 3 dimensions, but is capable of shifting to 2-dimensional form while presenting with a continuous solid surface. SCP-1494 3-dimensional form consists entirely of paint-dotted dots arranged in the outline of a fully grown whale shark. The entity 2-dimensional form is top-down depiction of the creature, while SCP-1494's behavior is similar to that of
Caleb, do you want to take the next paragraph, or we'll just keep trading off on these?
No, I was not prepared for this. Just go ahead.
Oh. Okay. Well, the auto quality is vastly improved. Timing could be a thing. SCP-1449's behavior is similar to that of non-anomalous members of the species while in an aquatic environment. However, SCP-1449 will move inland at night once approximately every 50 to 75 days, generally in areas of low population. SCP-1449 has been witnessed to move at least 400 kilometers inland. No purpose for this activity is known at this time. Okay, it's back to you.
Individuals that enter the REM sleep within 2 kilometers of SCP-1449 will experience vivid dreams, which share the same setting and inhabitants, intersiting within multiple separate continuities. Our dreams will begin with the subject holding on to the tail of the SCP-1449 and left within swimming distance of the shore. 18 unique entries points are currently known within. Each point of entry exists in a separate continuity of the setting. Subjects are capable of affecting events within a continuity, and these changes may be witnessed by other test subjects. Through these changes will be limited to a single continuity. Throughout all continuities, the dream environment is a series of iceland chains and small continents set within a large, shallow ocean. The inhabitants of this area are generally humanoid in appearance, with several rarer sapient species of non-human appearance. Inhabitants are not aware of the nature of the test subjects, insisting that they are simply travelers from afar. Addendum 01. Notable events, entities, and locations within SCP-1449's dream environment include.
We're gonna pause there. We're gonna train up these bullet points. Caleb's going to jump in or not. It's entirely optional, which I want to stress. But
you seem to be twisting my leg here. So,
yeah.
What number we got?
Okay, fine. I'll grudgingly allow you to take a bullet point as well. SCP-1449.
144.
1449. 1449. 1449.
Be right back.
No, cheers.
Well, I guess I'm filling in then.
Test 000. First interaction with a non-human sapient species. Entities were serpentine in body structure, measuring approximately 10 meters in length. Entities were encountered again in tests 0016, 0023, 0040, and 0056.
Test 0009.
How many legs do you have?
We'll talk about that later.
Good
Subject witnessed a migratory herd of platypi, each estimated to weigh in excess of 2,000 kilograms, led by 6 heavily tattooed humanoids standing 3 meters in height. Jesus Christ, what the hell is going on with platypi?
That's a very good question, and applies to the real-world variant of platypi as well. The only chief difference here is that they are in excess of 2,000 kilograms, whereas the perfectly real-world platypus is much lighter, but no less bizarre. Actually, just one being 2,000 kilograms is such a small addendum to the nature of a platypi that just Just count, really. Carrying on. Test 0014. Subject was mauled by a bunyip. No permanent damage sustained.
Test 0029. Subject was accepted as an apprentice to Gray the Rabbit Hunter, completing 3 successful hunts before end of test.
I feel like Assassin Grey should many of that one. Oh well.
Is he a rabbit hunter?
No, but he is
I think
grey.
he'd be a rabbit assassin.
Look, I've never seen him in person. We can't rule it out. Test
As
00.
long as he's not blue.
I wouldn't know that either. You know, going by Assassin the Grey, but he's actually blue. Well, that makes sense, really. I mean, if you're an assassin, misinformation is going to be an absolutely vital bit of your operandi. If he was looking for a grey assassin, but he's actually a blue assassin. That's clever. Test 0035. First observation of a serpentine creature with prismatic scales measuring an estimated 90 kilometers in length. Subsequent observations occurred in tests 0090 and 0091.
Test 0054. Subject affected major changes within continuity 1449-11. Interesting. By initiating the arrest of local slave trader. That's a good thing. Which led to the execution of the slave trader. Even better. Test subject was considered a local folk hero by inhabitants upon subsequent visits to their continuity. Is this multi-dimensional?
I have some hypotheses I'm saving for the end here. As mentioned earlier on, really, lots of Aboriginal Australian mysticism going into this one. Test 0076, discovery of approximately 100 tons of molten white plastic and computer circuitry within the caldera of an extinct volcano, origin unknown.
Those poor computers. Test 0081. Test aborted by subject due to local rugby riots. That's plausible.
Why were they undertaking a test where rugby riot could get to them? Or is that happening in this Dreamtime test? Not very clear. Addendum 02. Test 0103. Continuity 40. No one wants these numbers. During exploration of the Dead Jagged Hills region, Sector 15, Quadrant 3, of the Dream environment, Agent Dingus is believed to have come into contact with another real-world individual, henceforth referred to as Subject 14490001, active in the Dream environment. Agent Dingus was the only test subject exposed to SCP-1449 at this time. Subsequent visits to the region did not result in any sightings of the subject.
Am I going? Is BG back?
SP1 next section. I've called Tibbs on the grey box there. I need it.
Okay, guess I'm still going. Subject 1449-0001 appeared as a Caucasian male of approximately 30 years of age under considerable distress. Clothing was heavily worn and patched with leather and shark skin. Upon sighting Agent Dingus, Subject 1449-0001 approached and gave the following message as recalled by Agent Dingus.
Don't say anything. If you say anything, I lose my mind. If you say anything and something horrible happens. You're a dreamer, like me. My name is Nikolai. I am the ship seer of Dronholm, and the Brotherhood of Salosh Pungus Cabin and... Fuck, no, not Nikolai. I am not Nikolai. I am Agent John? Shit. ID code 34254-Q0... Q0... Damn it! I'm sorry, I can't keep the memory straight. Being this lucid for this long hurts. The dreaming fills in all the gaps. Things have always been, even as they are brought into being. I've been on this cliff since the beginning of time, just like how this place has always been here. The dream was torn away by the deaths of gods before time began, but I watched it happen 5 years ago. Are you following? I can barely tell the dream and reality apart anymore. My world has always been the way it is, and we made it like that. We hurt the dreaming. The shark, that's how we see it. We hurt it. Killed it in our wound. And then Dreamtime poured out like it spilled blood. And we made this big scar here. And things are wrong. Fish walk. And ghosts haunt the stones and women give birth to plastic children. And the leech fields stretch out forever. And the seas have human blood. And the center eats cocaine and caviar out of panda skull bowls on the crushed backs of opal mares. And acres of broken glass. And it's always been like this. Don't do it. Don't do it again. Really cathartic.
Subject 1449-0001 returned to his hut at this point, and further investigation revealed that he had vanished. Subsequent visits to the region have not resulted in any further sightings.
Skill issue.
Indeed. Greetings, Assassin the Great. Missed your appearance in this. Apparently, you were using the Dreamtime as Gray the Rabbit Hunter. At least that's the canon now, because who can contradict me? Probably someone who better knows Australian Aboriginal lore. I don't know.
I mean,
if
it
that
makes
was.
sense.
But no,
Go ahead and say it makes sense.
well, it makes as much sense as anything else involved in this. Number 1, for example, in continuity 14491, the river Opu was created by the serpent Irulaw, while in continuity 14492, Irulaw is dead, and the river Opu was dug by members of the Wilapnia tribe, which is an completely and striking useless footnote. Well, in any case, that ends it, and again, this is seemingly based very heavily on, or heavily inspired by, Aboriginal Dreamtime lore. As in this case, Dreamtime, instead of being accessed through hallucinogenics and chanting, is being accessed through hanging on to a two-dimensional whale shark in your dreams when you're sleeping, you know. It's a moot point. No one's going to be winding up in the Dreamtime via this way so long as this foundation keeps it contained. Which doesn't guarantee that our foundation is keeping it contained, because as we've addressed, there are potentially infinite foundations in infinite realities. I have to say, this one seems to be fairly competent. I mean, this is a pretty clever way to contain a shark that can go two-dimensional in a given time by keeping it in a tank suspended magnetically to where it's not physically touching any surface. That is clever. That is doable.
Wait, it turns from 3D to 2D?
Oh, yes, you kind of wondering here, so you did miss that. It's a living autistic representation of a whale shark in the style of Aboriginal Australian art, measuring 13 meters in length. It doesn't require any food nourishment. It floats around in an aquatic environment, a tank that is being magnetically suspended in a containment unit so that it doesn't touch any walls. So it can be 2D or 3D all at once and not have anywhere to go.
Seems like if it were just in a hermetically sealed room, that would be a lot more simple.
But it can travel through contiguous solid surfaces in its 2D form. So that would not be sufficient. It's important that its containment not physically touch anything.
Maybe I'm just misunderstanding dimensional constructs here, but that doesn't seem. I don't think a 2D being would be able to phase through walls.
Well, apparently this can.
Well, that's just broken. This SCP is broken.
You would say so, but it has to be through a physical surface, and the containment has been well thought out here. It's in a containment unit that's being magnetically suspended in the air. The tank doesn't touch any surfaces. How they got the damn thing in there, now that's a striking question. But they did, and having gotten it there, so long as the magnetic suspension doesn't fail, yeah, that's pretty well kept spot.
I bet you they called Nexus.
Okay.
Yeah, he seems to be pretty good at trapping and exterminating.
True, true. Maybe that reality's version of Nexus Hunter. I was expecting it probably took a rather adept MTF team indeed. Right, we are at the end of that particular SCP. If anyone has an SCP they'd like to request in chat first, I mean, if none of you in chat have a request, then I will probably just hit random or go to my... Okay, K-Shell is on the ball as expected. Well done, K-Shell. We'll be moving on to 4661. First, though, we're raffling off a game.
Mars. When we left our home, it seemed surreal that we would actually reach it. Now, we're here. Our mission: establish a permanent colony, explore, expand, and start terraforming the planet. New leaders arise with different visions for our future. But reality can be harsh. The Martian environment is dangerous, and so is daring to terraform a planet. But we will adapt, plan, and improve. Together, we will overcome the obstacles, transform the planet itself, and spread life. I dream that one day we'll take off our helmets and breathe fresh Martian air. I dream that one day we will call this place our home.
Marked down for Terraformers. A game, a spirit I quite appreciate. As everyone should know by now, I'm very eager for humanity to establish a presence beyond Earth. Anywhere. Look, sustained space stations, the moon, I don't give a shit. Just get a portion of us out there before we really fuck up this rock. Possibly in an effort to ostensibly save it, from climate change, as if that's something that's within humans' ability to do in a rational and reliable way. Which isn't very plausible.
I don't want to live on this planet anymore.
I would like it if we had some options of planets to live on when one doesn't want to live on this planet anymore, but we'd like to keep living in any case. Kaylee is marked the raffle. If anyone else wants to join the raffle, please do. Meanwhile, I've looked ahead at this suggestion by K. Schultz, who has had Anthem Ward in mind, as it is clearly Vegas, inspired, or adjacent. We're looking SB4661 next. And before we continue on, let me just take a quick moment to mark down the present people signed up for the raffle. It is Carrot and Nexus Hunter so far. The powers of super science and a reliable pen is still somehow tricky.
You have to buy one of those really expensive NASA pens.
It's not in the budget. That would be fancy, indeed. No one can follow simple instructions in this chat. Well, that's not true. Kayla tagged me. Nexus Hunter tagged me. If anyone else joined the raffle and didn't tag me, I didn't see you. But you can still, ideally tagging.
I think Gray's just fucking with you.
Or alternatively, just they don't listen to sometimes. So it's okay. Right, 2 people in the raffle thus far. Oh, well. You're right, that'd be ideal. So long as I'm being tagged, I consider them ahead of the curve. And, I like to appreciate what I do get rather than, well, what I don't. So I generally advise that sort of viewpoint. Site 666 under Vegas. That doesn't bode well. It's apparently a roundhouse joint. Item 4661, level 3 confidential, object class Euclid, we'll see. Disruption class Kinect, risk class warning. I don't even bother to pay attention to what those other classifications mean. If they can't get 3 classifications reliably accurate, What's the point?
I'm very much disliking this. Or you could just classify an SCP as any made-up word now.
Yeah, I do appreciate their effort to emulate, oh, I don't know, hazmat labels. That's cute. But again, when somehow Keter, Euclid, and Safe are hard to keep straight, why would they need any more? That's neither here nor there. Moving on. Oh, I don't think that was a typo, Gray. Just... Does someone want to start, or shall I? We have a picture of Site 666 during nightly waste ejection cycle. Nice picture. Okay, special containment procedures. The primary means of containment is the House Nicholas Theoplanar Vacuum Unit, located in the capstone of Site 666, publicly known as the Luxor Las Vegas. The unit was designed in order to prevent another collapse incident. This is achieved by siphoning Tartarian resonance energy and using it to anchor both itself and Site 666 to the current theological plane of reality. The Tartarian resonance energy is a form of radiation naturally produced by demonic entities, abbreviated as TRE. The Theoplanar unit ejects waste every day at sundown. The unit converts the excess TRE to alpha radiation, releases it in a narrow, concentrated beam of light. The beam has been measured up to at 42.3 billion candelas and necessitates the interior of the planar vacuum unit be lined with heat-absorbent plating. I'll just keep going.
Well, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah. Anywho, description. SCP-4661 is a region of space where in the city of Las Vegas and the fourth circle of hell, as reported in Dante's... what is... Oh, God.
Dante Alighieri.
That's annoying. Dante Alighieri's Inferno overlap. This results in the weakening of, and in certain circumstances, complete separation from baseline reality. SCP-4661 contains an extremely high density of demonic entities and is sustained by the Tartarian resonance energy they produce. SCP-4661 is in constant flux and, if uncontained, will fully collapse into the fourth circle.
That's a fun thought.
Hopefully it will collapse together with the Italian name. So hard to spell.
It feels right. I can see where, if this was possible, Dante Alighieri's Inferno might overlap with at least some portion of Vegas. It feels
but
natural.
it's so.
That you were saying?
So this it is also this. How do I describe this? This so hard to spell Italian names from the Renaissance.
Yes. There is no way, even reading this right now, I would be able to spell it correctly from memory. Fortunately, I don't need
Tell
to.
me honestly, Kelat, does not the family name Alighieri sound to you like a peacock showing its feathers? Oh, look at me, Alighieri.
I mean, I'm Italian and I didn't even know that word, so.
Oh.
Yeah, I can see it. Do you want to take the next paragraph, Brigitte? Or just...
Very well.
You know,
SCP
we see that very well. So it's like I'm pressing you to it. I swear to you, I'm not. There's no obligation. I'm not actually.
I understand. Hopefully it does not get you in trouble with Brandon.
No, I can never get in trouble with Brandon, only his handlers. It's not possible Brandon dresses himself. Carry on.
Apologies. SCP-4661-B. Instances are Terran class demonic entities, superficially resembling humans, which exhibit significant internal unlimited external anatomical differences. They possess small, curved horns on their craniums and a paler complexion than most humans. They also possess limited pyrokinetic capabilities, such as manifesting sparks from their hands or igniting small objects. These abilities increase in effectiveness when exposed to individuals engaging in hedonistic activities. For example, alcoholic use, sexual intercourse, and gambling. They naturally produce significant amount of DRA. SCP-4661 came to the Foundation's attention between January 12 to January 16 of 1992. Significant Foundation intervention was required to reestablish normalcy.
I am very concerned by not 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but 6, or rather, but 7. 7 links that expand this. I'm scared. Right.
Yeah, this is
If
gonna
it's-
take a bit.
If it stays at this size, it won't be a
Sounds
problem.
like
In fact, we can even trade off on them. That'll be great. First one, unexplained
people
event
get
report.
toasted.
Don't spoil it for me. I maintain hope they'll be just this size and no larger. If it's like this for the next 6 of them, all will be well. Location: Paradise, Las Vegas, Nevada. Status ongoing. Time 11:49 local time, January 12th to present. Disruption class Kinetic. Whatever the hell that means. Event summary: spike in TR levels of area accompanied by a significant drop in Hume level. Red visual tinge as manifested. Source unknown. Appearance of a huge amount of humanoid entities with pale skin and horns throughout the city. Suspicious lack of public response. Interviewed individuals were lethargic and unresponsive, wishing instead to engage in copulation. That does not at all sync. Lethargic, unresponsive, but they want a screw.
I don't know.
Whoever
Seems
wrote this has a very strange idea of how much energy it takes to do that. Reported entities have begun to engage in violence against individuals to no self-defensive response. Large indistinct shapes are visible in the deserts outside the city, appearing to move closer. Advise immediate response. Okay, well, this is a bit more alarming. It's dialogue, though, so we can split this up a bit. We have, let's see, 1, 2, 3.
I'll grab House and Ali.
House and Ollie, very good. Do you have a...
Nope. Sorry, never mind. There's a couple of them that are fucking hell. I'll do House, and then I guess any of them that immediately aren't, or any of them that will fall in, but not immediately after House.
Ouija Ben, do you have a role in mind? We have 3 roles. Applied fourth layers in Joseph Kurtz. Occultic site. Well, House has been taken by Kurt, as has Rob the Supervisory Thompson and Specialist Yusuf Ali. Thoughts?
House Kurtz, Thompson. So it's 4.
So one of us will have to take a second.
Apologies, some technical difficulties on my part.
Sympathies? Did you want to roll in the dialogue?
Can you repeat that?
Well, typically in dialogue, as you might recall, I typically offer roles. We have 4 roles in this dialogue. Carrot has taken occultic sciences senior researcher at Randall House, and may yet take a second one. There are 3 other roles here, including Applied Force Liaison Joseph Kurtz, HMCL Supervisor Lee Thompson, and Large Scale Containment Specialist Yusuf Ali.
Alright, I'll take Ali. Let's see if he blows something up.
Very good. I am going to take Kurtz, and then screw it.
I guess
Kurtz
we could
and
just
Thompson.
we could just do random. I mean, we could do random trade-offs on Thompson.
True, that could be confusing in the long run. I suppose we'll read the names off first. Sure, why not? We'll all take a spin on Thompson. Very good.
Oh, oh God. It's horrible.
Yes, we're going to pass Thompson around.
All right. Well, I guess I'll start.
Very good then.
Begin log, Thompson. This shit always has to happen in the middle of the night, doesn't it?
Yeah, we're all tired too. But this takes precedence over your beauty sleep. The Department of Applied Force is already shuttling troop transports toward Vegas.
What MFTs are being deployed?
They're combining Hammer Down, Dust Devils, Holy Men, and Patriots into 2 provisional task forces, Kappa 12 High Rollers, and Omega 33 Oceans 300 Volt. I guess I'll take next, Thompson. Jesus, those guys couldn't fucking wait 2 hours? Apparently, if we didn't go in, Pentagram were gonna call in the Gawks. We don't want to turn this into an international incident. In any case, it's done now, so let's figure out how to fix this.
These are demons, right?
Roosevelt want to take the spin on Thompson?
Uh,
Don't worry, we wiped him off
That's
first.
what the surveillance report says. That's what the surveillance report says. All signs of demon manifestation. Self-esteem, non-challenge among civils, big spike in the TRA levels. What did they all fucking come from?
You don't get enough demons to cause a reality break in one night. This has to have been building up for a while.
Given industry that was Vegas services, this was not unprecedented.
Well, what are we gonna do about it?
Humans doing the stuff you'd expect from Vegas is like crack to demons. They're not gonna go away until we get their source of nutrition.
Spray and pray works fine on demons.
You're gonna use live ammo in a city full of civilians. That'll end well.
Never said anything about bullets. Just holy water can get you a long way against these things.
So you're gonna arm an MTF with super soakers. I don't know if that's better or worse.
I believe Thompson is back in your capable
Our
hands. Philip.
primary mission is to reestablish normalcy. Establishing containment comes second.
I think you're all underestimating the sheer amount of demons in that city.
Then we'll get more men. For now, everyone keep the pages on for further developments. House, take your team and figure out exactly what is happening to Las Vegas. Addendum 46613, situational update day 2. Okay, this isn't that hurty. We're fine. Everything's fine. I'll just go into like 15 minutes overtime. It'll be great. Do you want to take this one, Kayla? We can trade off on the time events.
I mean, I'm good with reading it. We can get through this. Situational update. Foundation forces have deployed across the city and deployed mobile Scranton reality anchors in order to bring small staging areas back to baseline reality. The largest of these staging areas is in the MGM Grand Hotel and Casino, which is on the Las Vegas Strip, the epicenter of demonic activity. Time 0447 event. First convoy enters city limits through the Bruce Woodbury Beltway, I-215. met light opposition from demonic entities, mostly armed with broken liquor bottles and blunt weapons. Time 05:55. Convoy rolls onto Las Vegas Strip. Entities are packed into the streets and hinder the convoy's progress by attempting to seduce the drivers. 2 drivers are incapacitated. Pretty standard for the military. Time 06:24. Trucks enter the parking lot of the MGM Grand and begin clearing it of entities using holy water. Several entities are targeted before it is realized they are human prostitutes. Time 07:02. MGM Grand Hotel is secure. The command and communication center are established in the building. End of all.
Suffice to say, it House really should appreciate that the plan to spray them all down with holy water rather than bullets. Good call. Good call. That it should be hard to tell the demons from the natives of Vegas shouldn't be very surprising. We have another log. It's Kurtz, Thompson, House, and Ali again.
I'll take up House again.
Very good. We'll just keep our roles to streamline things. Welcome back, everybody.
How's the situation holding up?
We seized most of the major key points in the strip and sealed everything down. The fuckers are strong, though. Take several bullets to stop the big ones, and we're chewing the reserves of ammo quick. We've already pushed the holy water plants and the blessed ammunition factories to maximum efficiency. We're on a clock. House, tell me you have something.
Well, yes, but you're not gonna like it.
Get on with that.
We're fairly sure that the city of Las Vegas is currently slipping into hell.
But actually.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Damn it, that was my turn on Thompson. Anywho. Yeah, you'd think he'd show up for that shit, or for shit like this.
Just to be clear, capital H double hockey sticks hell, Abrahamic hell, where the unbelievers will burn for eternity and all that jazz.
Well, it's largely to believe that there's only one plane of existence that we know as hell. It's just gone by different name.
Answer the question.
Yes.
Gentlemen, we are sending soldiers with blessed magazines to fight demons in Las Vegas. If you think we are the kind of city Las Vegas is, I don't think it's very far-fetched.
Be possible if it was a possible thing to happen, it would. It's not that I don't believe him, it's that I can already smell the entire Southwest U.S. Regional Command's asses collectively frying as they get court-martialed for letting a major U.S. city literally go to hell. Oh, and greetings, Jinxie. Glad you can make it.
Hello. Don't forget to like the...
Indeed. You
Without
personally
due
commit
respect...
success.
Apologies. Without due respect, I don't think anyone will notice the difference.
Ha! In any case, leaves all the more room for it to get promoted when we solve this shit and get our heroes welcome. So, House, how do you pull a city back from hell?
Like I said, this stuff doesn't just happen. There has to have been some inciting incident, and based on the fact that along the entire strip, the demons are crowded around Caesar's palace, I'd bet whatever's in there is our target.
Okay, we'll send a task force to scout the place. Good work!
What? No! The place is probably crawling with enough demons to make Mother Teresa.
Randy, bud, you're here to advise us on the occult aspect of all this. And you did that, so great job. But now we have to execute a tactical operation. So how about you let me do my job? Great, great. Pages on, folks. Dismissed. Next up, addendum 4661.5, abridged mission audio transcript day 3. Only 3 roles, although one of them is various members of MTF Omega 33 Oceans 300. Applied Jason Force Kurtz, Occultic Sciences Senior Researcher Randall House. I think the roles will hold here. If you don't mind, Sven, you've got various members of MTF Omega 33. That should be fun. Unless there's someone wants to swap up roles, huh? Oh, and this stream has now been made a success.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you. I could have done it with all the people who clicked the like button. Objectively. Right.
Why are you gay?
Ark, before we begin, there is a unknown /Pluto character. Who it's? Would you mind if I take him?
Sorry, what / portal character?
I think he said unknown and Pluto.
Unknown. Sure, why not? You can have
Alright.
the Omega 33 members and the unknown.
It looks like it's initially unknown and then it turns into Pluto. But yeah.
Very good. Our Omega 33 help.
I don't know. They had actually put tunnels beneath Caesar's palace.
They don't. Those aren't marked on any blueprints facility, and the rock isn't born. These are new.
Eggs of sulfur. Demons.
Say, say your boy, say, safety soft boys. Say your prayers. No, not really.
No, really. No, really. All personnel descend into the tunnels, following a downward incline. After approximately 23 minutes, they arrive at a set of elevator doors embedded into a rock wall.
Ugh, it's an elevator.
No shit, Einstein! What's it doing at the end of a cave? What's our elevation?
Instruments say we're 20 meters below ground. Do we go through it?
I don't think we have much of a choice. Kurtz presses the elevator call button and waits for 29 seconds. The elevator doors open, revealing a large hotel suite looking out over Las Vegas. A man in a bathrobe wearing a top hat is seated in front of the window, sipping from a teacup. What the fuck?
Oh, you're here. Welcome, welcome. Well, silly me. I forgot to make myself presentable knowing guests were coming over. Take a seat, take a seat.
A floating lawn chair, electrical chair, bar stool, and recliner materialize and force themselves against all personnel, forcing them to sit.
Sorry, still getting the hang of this stuff.
So, who are you exactly?
They call me Pluto. How do you do?
Pluto? Greek god of death?
Roman, actually. Plebeian. I thought the Roman gods were just Greek gods with different name First, oh, that's incredibly rude. And kind of racist.
Jesus, I didn't.
Don't even mention it. That's shit piece to me. It's because of him that Satan thinks he's the hottest shit to come out of the human pantheon.
Well, this has been fun, but sorry to say we're here for business, not pleasure. Is it true you're responsible for the shit show going on outside?
Oh, that. Well, I can't take all the credit. That would just be unfair. Wouldn't have done it without all the other major demons.
Others?
Oh, you didn't know? Vegas is a demon country, kid. It is always has been. Paradise, oh yeah. Fun fact, most of the casinos are in Paradise, not Vegas. Everyone knows that. Oh well, excuse me. So sorry for trying to enrich your small, sad lives with the gift of knowledge. I was saying, paradise was founded by demons. Fourth circle demons to be exact. Great demons. Satan got big for his breaches and kept leveling taxes on them for gambling and all transactions of sin.
Hell has taxes?
It's literally hell. Didn't you think it was non-profit? Anyway, they decided to pack up shop and leave somewhere he couldn't send his collectors. The middle of the American desert. So you going out this because you want to commit tax fraud? Well, when you say it like that, it sounds bad, but doesn't really matter anyway. No one except humans to be so absolutely rock hard for self-destructive tendencies. And now we are so much pure sin in city that is being pulled back to where it all came from.
Wait, but why would you want to go to hell? Did you say Satan's a dick?
Oh yeah, fuck that guy. But now I have an army of demons and humans who will pay out of their ass to gamble, drink and fuck. I'm about to pull a economic takeover, baby.
Well, could you, not do that?
Did you think that was going to work?
I don't know. It's worth a shot. Okay, plan B. Omega 33 Alpha and Omega 33 Beta slip their guns out of their holsters and fire at Pluto, emptying canisters of holy water. The water splashes off his bad bathroom harmlessly.
You boys think that you came to take down the king of this town with some fancy super soakers? Next thing you're going to tell me is that we run out of food and at the buffet.
Clifford Benson, the soldiers. He is interrupted by House, seated in a foldable lawn chair.
What if we make a bet?
Pluto slowly turns.
I'm listening.
A game. We win, you guys leave here, go back to the hellhole you call a home.
And what if you lose? We get hurt?
Yeah, sure.
I like those terms.
Wait.
House listens to transmission in his earpiece.
I'm getting word I can't bet the whole world.
Oh.
Okay, how about just Vegas? You win, we leave town, and won't interfere with any of your business.
Tempting. But there is no risk for you personally, is there?
I'll put my soul on the table, but it means I get to pick the game.
That's fair.
Magic the Gathering.
What? No. Pick real fucking game.
Fine then. Blackjack.
Oh, really? A true gambling man, are we?
You know what they say, when in Rome.
Well, this is the Caesar.
Okay, only 2 more of these. We're only at the end of the hour. Okay. We have House and Pluto.
Alright, Art,
Yep.
kill in.
House and Pluto sit at a blackjack table in a secluded back room of the Caesar Casino. The only other entering the room is the dealer, a Tartarian class entity wearing a tuxedo, which is a really bad idea.
Always is.
You're a bold man to trust your immortal soul to the heart of the cards.
You know what they say, no risk, no reward.
All right, we have two players betting against each other. We're playing this a little different from on the floor. I'm not getting any cards, just the two of you. Whoever has the higher hand at the end of the round wins, and as always, you bust, you lose.
Right, as we agreed upon.
The dealer deals two cards to Pluto and House. One face down, one face up. House is showing a 6 of clubs, and Pluto is showing a 2 of spades. First play goes to the House. House looks at his face down card.
Hit.
The dealer gives House another card. It has a 3 of diamonds. House looks at his face down card.
Hit.
Oh, you have bust already?
Shut up for a moment. I'm thinking.
Don't take too long now. There's only two options. It can't take that hard to make a decision.
I'm getting to it.
House looks at his face down card.
Hit.
The dealer gives House another card. It is a 5 of clubs. House lets out a sigh.
Stand.
Finally, I was wondering when I was going to play. Dealer, hit me!
The dealer gives Pluto a card. It is a Jack of spades.
Wait, what?
House grins.
Is something wrong?
I
I take it we should show our cards now?
Fine.
House reveals his face down card be a 4 of diamonds. Pluto's face down card is a king of spades.
Looks like you bust there, buddy.
I can see that.
House wins the hand and thus the bet. The contract has been sealed. House stands from a seat and begins to leave the room, but stops at the doorway.
Great playing with you, Pluto. Maybe we'll do it again sometime.
I think you'll be playing with my colleagues from the time being.
What?
I told you, paradise was founded by demons. If you think any human can handle the avariciousness it takes to run one of these mega casinos, well, I think New York is owned by a human. Only people you have the bad taste to put up with a monument of another monument. I will leave. I keep my promises. But I will be the last. But I won't be the last. Have fun.
I do find it a bit hard to believe that Pluto wouldn't have cheated or would have kept their word upon losing. I find that a bit sus. I would have expected Kurtz to have pulled this one out, personally. But, I'm not the author. Addendum 4661 Instant Committee Debriefing Day 4. Forward. Following the events of Addendum 4661.6, a significant portion of SP-4661-B entities within the city dematerialized, leaving behind large amount of alcohol, narcotics, and currency. Visual anomalies in and around the city also ceased, and regional command declared the collapse incident concluded. Cleanup efforts began, and Class C aerosolized amnestics were deployed. Begin log.
You just want to take Thompson for this one, Art?
I think I will on this one. It seems legit. Hal sits across the table from Thompson, who paces back and forth with head in hands. You absolute idiot!
Hey, it worked, right? That's what matters.
You bet this whole operation on a game of fucking blackjack?
What? No, of course not.
And what the hell was that bullshit you pulled?
I paid off the dealer to stack the deck. Turns out $10,000 is a lot of money, even in hell.
Then why do you look so nervous, huh?
Oh, well, I might have forgotten where he agreed to put the jack.
My God, I can't believe Commander's making me do this.
I thought you always wanted to fire me.
Yeah, I still do. Thompson pulls out a manila folder on the table. Looks like I'm not going to get the chance. Thompson turns to leave the room. House begins to look at the folder. A smile comes to his face.
Oh, also, Thompson.
Yeah?
I put the bribe money into your name. You have a big budget, but I thought you'd like to know.
Go to hell! Conclusion. Site. 666. Following the conclusion of the collapse incident, SCPF Southwest U.S. Regional Command ordered the construction of a site within the city of Paradise to ensure the prevention of another such event. Site 666 was constructed under a cover story of a new casino and hotel named Luxor Las Vegas. Construction was completed in 1993, and it has since served as the primary deployment site in the Southwest United States, with Randall House as assigned site director. The House Nucleus Theoplanar Vacuum Unit has prevented any further collapse incidents by siphoning radiation produced by demonic entities. Following investigation of Pluto's claims, it has been decided that it is likely that most or all of the major casinos in Paradise are owned and operated by Tartarian-class demonic entities. These entities have organized into a commission for mutual protection, and plans to establish containment of these entities is in development. This links directly to the Nevada Gaming Commission. Nice. Almost done. Would you like to finish this one? Good.
From Randall House mail scp.int to site -666 staff group subject orientation. You have received this email because you have been selected to be relocated to the site 666 located in Las Vegas, Nevada. No, this is not some cheeky off-site celebration. There will be no alcohol. There is billing.
Well,
there will be no scene. But not for you. You have been picked to make sure what happened in Vegas stays in Vegas. You will be dealing with demons, both literally and metaphysical. You will be firing bullets, blasting factories, bathing in mass-produced holy water, and researching things that the Vatican would rather you not know. Vegas is called Sin City for a reason. We are in their home, but that doesn't mean we have to bow to them. Without that in mind, there is really only one rule in Under Vegas. The house always wins. Director House, secure, contain, protect.
Suppose if I'd been reading ahead, that part should have gone to Caleb to keep the character consistent. In any case, it's still moving on.
Yeah.
We're still done, and that's the important thing in times like this.
We did it. We did it.
Oh, and greetings in chat to Arketer, anyone else who snuck in when I wasn't looking. Like you were wrong. We've gone through, we're in overtime, but that's fine. I'm praised for the possibility of such things. We are again raffling off a game. I'm going to play the trailer one more time, so anyone who just joined us can sign up for the raffle if they so wish. Thus far, we have 2 people raffling.
Mars.
Pretty sure Carlos snuck in
Arash
as
is
well.
joining as
When
well.
we left our home,
Carlos? Sorry?
it seemed surreal that we would actually reach
I
it.
think Carlos snuck in.
Now,
Oh, right.
we're here.
Well, I'd actually like this assignment.
Our mission: establish a permanent colony, explore, expand,
So,
and start terraforming the planet.
They're never
New
done.
leaders
They're never
arise
done.
with different visions for our future.
Won't be long.
But reality can be harsh. The Martian environment is dangerous, and so is daring to terraform a planet. But we will adapt, plan, and improve. Together, we will overcome the obstacles, transform the planet itself, and spread life. I dream that one day we'll take off our helmets and breathe fresh Martian air. I dream that one day we will call this place our home.
Okay, a few more seconds for any last minute additions to the raffle. We have 3 competitors thus far. They'll be handled once again with random.org. You were saying, Kill?
I was just asking if you had still ours.
I don't think I do. I have checked my library.
Shame.
Well, we can revisit these. If I don't know if still have something similar, which I haven't played in ages, and probably isn't on the Steam library even. That's neither here nor there. Glad we have 3 people up to the raffle. Anyone who wants to join the raffle, you have until the count of 20. 19. 18. 17. 16. 15. 14. 13. 12, 11. 10. 9.
17.
8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2.
102.
1. Okay, off to the raffle. Once again, handled the ram.org. I'd like to thank everyone who made this particular stream a success. 16 likes. Very nice indeed. First number is being rolled for Caleb, the first to sign up. And they have rolled, I must say, somewhat inauspicious 26, but thank you for joining the raffle.
Fantastic.
We next have a 52 for Nexus. Not bad,
Damn it.
but you at a 50% odds. And finally, for Rush Live, we've got 40. Ooh. Well, congratulations, Nexus Hunter. You've won Terraformers.
What the fuck? Nexus cheats at this.
No one can cheat at this unless they happen to have some sort of,
He does.
Okay, if he has some sort of control over what the background region of the universe is saying, we should all strive to keep him on the good side of Nexus. We don't want to be messing with that. Who knows?
No, I don't think he has a bad side. I think he's just lived for so long with his power, it's just catharsis.
Hmm. That said, if you truly want the game, you know, it's his key now. He can keep it on. He's fit. Assuming he wants the game. Which is something that's just to him as well. Congratulations! And thank you all for watching. I hope you've been enjoying the stream. I have to say that last SCP was incredibly plausible. If it was possible for demons to infest the surface of the Earth, it would be in Nevada. Well, that or Washington, D.C. Maybe a bit of both. Until next time, so long as progress continues, success is inevitable. I will see you all next Saturday on Rumble with the SRS, and back on the other YouTube channel for the next article wait, now that I am recovered after last week's health misadventure. I'm still packed with snot. It's very irritating. Still.
You got what was floating around. I had that a little while ago.
Yeah.
You're gonna be dealing with that mucus for a bit. It sucks.
Apt.
Happens.
Yes, if you want to call the last side quest Arketer was ostensibly crying. It's not quite right. I was just trying to
Yet-
keep the snot from dripping out. And it sounds very much like starting crying. Thank
Get
you.
well soon.
Go on.
Get well soon. We need you healthy.
I'm in the process of it. I was as bad feeling as bad as I was last time. Thank you, though. All well wishes appreciated. Until next time, Songs Sparks continue. Success is inevitable, ostensibly.
Good night.